All right, I'm Sergeant Adam Blinn with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit. This evening at approximately 6:45, JSO and JFRD responded to the 4200 block of San Servera Drive South in reference to a shooting. When they arrived, they located an adult female suffering from at least one gunshot wound. JFRD attempted life-saving measures, but the victim was pronounced deceased at the scene. The JSO Homicide Unit and the Crime Scene Unit responded, and we will conduct the investigation. At this point in time, we have several witnesses detained who are cooperating with the investigation. They've been transported downtown where they are currently being interviewed by detectives. We also have other detectives who are currently drafting warrants so that we can continue the investigation and process the scene. At this point, we're asking for anybody with any information about this incident to contact us at 630-0500. They can email us at jsocrimetips@jacksheriff.org, or they can reach out via Crime Stoppers at 866-845-TIPS. Any suspect information we get, we'll release through the PIO later.
Was the shooting inside the house or outside the house?
At this point in time, we don't know. We are still working on drafting the warrants so that we can go in to process the scene.
And the people that are witnesses, were they in the house or with the victim?
What I can say now is they were in the vicinity, and they heard gunshots, and that's currently the line of questioning that we're doing.
A neighbor says that he heard as many as possibly 6 gunshots. Is there anything to indicate that you guys found multiple shell casings at the scene?
We still haven't been inside. We need a search warrant in order to actually enter and process the scene. So detectives are currently drafting that warrant, and then once that's done, signed by a judge, we'll be able to go in and start the investigation.
Is the victim the homeowner?
We can't release any information about that at this point.
Were there any shell casings found outside the home?
We haven't gone past the road.
What's the condition of the victim at this point? She died?
The victim was located deceased.
Approximate age range?
I don't know. I haven't been there yet. I do know that it was an adult.
Do we know if any of those witnesses may be a person of interest?
Not at this time. We don't believe so. We think they are all witnesses.
Was a weapon found at all?
Again, we have not been inside the scene. We have not gone, no detective has gone from the road into any area of the property. So we do not have a weapon, we don't have casings, we haven't actually seen the victim yet. The information that we have is from the immediate responding patrol officers and JFRD.
How did the call come in? Was it just a typical 911 from like a neighbor?
A neighbor called the police, correct.
And around what time again, one more time?
The call came into the sheriff's office at approximately 6:45 this evening.
Does it appear to be domestic?
We don't know yet. Nope. We're interviewing the witnesses to find out what, if any, suspect information that they can give us, and then we'll use that as part of the investigation. And then if we do get a suspect identified that we can release later, we'll do that through the PIO.
And those witnesses, they were in the vicinity when the JFRD responded?
Some were, yes, correct. And when patrol got here, and patrol was able to establish a preliminary interview with them to determine what it is that they saw or heard, that gets relayed to the detectives, and then we do a more thorough interview.
Roughly how many witnesses, and are these witnesses juveniles?
Right now, I believe we have 3 that are being transported downtown to speak, and they are all adults.
We don't know. Do we know for sure whether or not any children are inside the home?
There's nobody inside the home right now. No, we've cleared the home, we've secured it until we can obtain warrants to begin that part of the investigation.
Do we know if the victim lived there at least?
We're not releasing any victim information right now, and again, we'll establish her identity once we're able to interview the witnesses.
You guys good?
Good. We're good.
All right, thanks guys.